Hi, this video is different from previous ones. This is my first time scripting, so things won't flow well. My delivery won't be great. Originally, this was supposed to be on camera. However, throughout making this video, I felt uncomfortable on camera and thus decided that instead I would do something that I always wanted to do. Turn myself into a chibi. This video goes into a bit of my personal life, which is why I felt uncomfortable on camera. I think the chibis will make this more awkward, but this video is for me, so it doesn't have to be good. So I'll be honest and say that being a small creator sucks. And I had a lot of unrealistic expectations for how this would turn out. Let's be honest, most kids this generation had dreams of being a YouTuber like DanTDM, playing your favorite video games, just record, scream, upload, and profit. I mean, you're telling me that I don't have to do math or any boring chores and just play video games? It sounds perfect. You don't take into the reality that you have to be entertaining for people to even watch. The amount of hours and skill it takes to edit a video to be entertaining, or even the hoops you have to go through to get the right tags, title, and thumbnail to even get people to click. And then, you can still not get a lot of money because it depends on ad revenue. Not that I get ad revenue. When I was a kid, my family was poor. In fact, my family is still poor, paycheck to paycheck. Even when we get a little bit of money, some emergency takes it away. A car breaks down, a bill creeps up on us, financial aid doesn't pay for my tuition, so I have to pay. Hell, COVID threw us around too. As a kid, I didn't understand what poverty was, but I could still tell through little things, like portion sizes or the dilapidated house we live in. When I was a kid, I wanted to get rich, buy fancy food for my parents, and also renovate the house, add a second bathroom, patch up holes, the whole thing. So I did what I was able to back then. I drew pictures and recorded using a time-lapse app on my tablet, and then posted them with songs from the YouTube Music Library. This didn't go very well, only getting me about 14 views on my most viewed video, which was mostly me. Then I found a way to record on my tablet using Google Play. I started uploading gaming videos of mobile games. Yes, all unedited. The highest I got was 19 views. Next, I started vlogging, also unedited. I would upload family gatherings and other stories in my life. Games and art were also sporadically uploaded around this time. I also tried one or two sketch videos. It wasn't until 3 years later that I decided to commit to one type of content, which was art. I started to draw things from my How to Draw manga book that my parents got for me. The most viewed video had 16 views. I got 14 videos before giving up. Until my most recent attempt, I got inspired by a story of Valkyrie, talking about how she became a variety streamer, and I thought I could do the same. I would stream on Twitch and then edit the highlights on DaVinci Resolve. I even tried making my own thumbnails to varying degrees of success. These videos were my biggest success so far, with one getting 134 views. It was a fan tier list for FNAF, but most had no views. Before, it didn't hurt too much when videos didn't do well, but this did because I was actually spending hours on videos only for no return, when before I spent maybe 20 minutes before uploading. I did about 21 videos before giving up. For my next attempt, I wanted to do less intense editing. Not that I ever did any crazy edits. I just didn't want to work with hours of footage and try to turn that into a 15-minute video, so I decided I would do educational content. You just cut out misspeaking. My first attempt was Joe Lewis versus Max Schmeling. It was pretty successful with 73 views, but in the process of making that video, I realized I had to do research and notes beforehand, which can take a lot of time. Not to mention, I was incredibly nervous on camera. Around this time, YouTube Shorts were becoming a big thing, and I had personally lost many hours to them. A plan was formed. I would do educational shorts with daily fun facts. There was a website called National Today, where it gives a short article about niche national holidays. I would use this to create shorts and do a series called Fun Fact of the Day. Just a short script with the topic already planned out with National Today. No editing, because it was so short that I could just retry until I got the perfect take. Then upload every day until I got famous and got money from the short steal YouTube was giving. It only took about 25 minutes to make. I was so committed to this that I changed my handle from Fierce Flower to The Day. I did 9 in total, my most popular getting 1,298 views. My last one was on July 15, 2025. I wasn't super motivated to keep doing the series because at this point I already had a job that was making a subpar amount of money, and I was in college getting an associate's degree, which I got. And now I'm in university going for a bachelor's, so I am quite busy. I still have time, of course, but I wanted to use that for other things rather than making dumb shorts. It's not like they were doing good anyway, and sure, they were the most successful thing I had, but I really didn't like making them because I found them a lot less interesting than previous videos. I could probably do them again, but with a different style to make them more interesting. By this point in my life, I realized that I was most likely never going to get rich and famous. And considering the stories I've heard about female creators getting harassed, that might be a good thing. I just wanted to make a little extra cash, just maybe to help my family with groceries, bills, anything really. Maybe if I made enough, I could buy some of the things I've been eyeing forever. I have come to accept that this channel will likely never make me money, but I think I got something out of it. While going back and watching old videos, I realized a few things. Oh my god, is that what it used to look like? But also that these are great records for me. I got to see what I looked like in the past, my mentality, and what I was up to. So I'm not giving up quite yet. Instead of trying to do something unattainable, I think I'll try making records of my thoughts, my art, and projects I'm doing. I'll work on it on my own time, so that way it doesn't interrupt my studies. I think the next thing I'll work on is some opinion piece or something. No promises. Oh yeah, bye.